Man, okay. It's been a while since I've done any of this, so please excuse any jitters. It's been literally over a year since I've done a formal episode of the podcast or any streaming. Yeah, man, it's good to be back. Please excuse me, but operate OBS. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to have y'all here with me on this super fucking stressful election day. I'm wearing my USA soccer jersey in honor of today. Yeah, super stressed out about whether or not a fascist will stay in power or a very tepid garbage neoliberal will come into power. Yeah, the future is bright. It's very bright. So today, let me switch it back over here. Today we'll be playing Stellaris. I have been obsessed with Stellaris and Europa Universalis for the past 5 years, EU longer than Stellaris. Stellaris has only been around for like 2 or 3 years, I think. But these are both games by Paradox. They're both strategy games by Paradox. They're both fantastic. Recently, in the past few days, they have released for Stellaris a new species pack. Now, the way these work is that, so there's like, Stellaris is a space-based strategy game where you start in one solar system and expand from there and encounter other civilizations of different backgrounds and ethics. You can form alliances with them, or you could just choose to destroy them all. There's a bunch of mechanics in it that are really fun. Everything from a swarming hive mind to a United Nations Earth trying to take over or federate, I should say. So yeah, it's a super diverse game in terms of like what you can play and play styles and whatnot, and it's super fun. So today we'll be looking at the new Necroids Species Pack, which seems fucking crazy, in honor of the one of the two Necroids
Did you dream of the stars?
President today, or be at least
The vast unknowns waiting
potentially
to be
announced
discovered.
president today. I have a feeling that the election's going to be pretty contentious.
This is
Which
no
another
simple
stressor.
mission,
Anyway,
but a
so
call to
let me
the
just show
cosmos,
y'all
to a galaxy in constant
trailer
motion.
for the species pack so you get an idea. But essentially the idea is that these are dead beings that are reanimated, and their species is a reanimated group, which is pretty fucking wild. Yeah, so anyway, I thought that was super interesting. I find it super fascinating. So let's take a peek here at the trailer for it.
Beyond.
Let me wind it a little bit. Alright.
We peered beyond, amongst the light, trillions of cells dancing with life. One by one, they fall,
My bad. Hold
silently
on.
blinking.
Music was playing. Let me rewind. Super noob at streaming. Here we go.
We peered beyond, amongst the light, trillions of cells dancing with life. One by one, they fall, silently blinking out of existence. We emerge out of these hollow shells, an eternity awaiting us. Embrace of the end has shown us what lies beyond the void. Join us and become more powerful than ever before.
Oh my god. Fuck yeah. This gives me chills. This is so cool. Fuck. I'm so ready. All right, so yeah, y'all see that it's pretty cool. The way that these species packs work is that there are new portraits, new mechanics around them, new traits like species traits, and new buffs and whatnot. Anyway, let's hop right into it. I'm pretty excited to hit the shit up. Hell yeah. All right, let me flip it to English, I guess, since I have my stream set to English. I normally play in Spanish, but, you know, I'm not trying to exclude people who don't speak Spanish. I normally play in Spanish to help practice my Spanish. I am a Cuban American, and being in a monolingual culture, it is very hard to maintain my Spanish at a high school level, let alone like a higher one like my English. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm pretty pumped. In honor of the podcast, I'm drinking, and also because it's election day and I'm stressed out as a motherfucker, I'm having some rum. This is from Privateer, which is a distillery in Massachusetts. The head distiller, and I think she's the president, is a woman by the name of Maggie Campbell, who's super dope. And I've been talking to on and off about our distillery that we're trying to get started up here in Chicago. But yeah, this is an excellent rum. This is their Navy Yard, which is aged in fresh bourbon barrels, aged in fresh oak barrels, like bourbon is, meaning it didn't have bourbon or anything in it before. It is a brand new oak barrel. They char the hell out of it, and then they store the rum in there. And so this is like one of the closest things you can get to like a bourbon treatment in rum, this Navy Yard by Privateer. And it is divine. It is excellent. And I'm sure this and a few other drams will help me get through the election today. But okay, let's get into this rum. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. New game. So I was poking around before getting on stream, and I noticed that there is, I think, only one Necroid that they put in the default options. Let's read it. So these are the Pasharti Absorbers. So as I said earlier, you know, there's new portraits for them. There is new dynamics in terms of their ethics and whatnot, and then you also have the species traits. There's a couple new ones. I think it might just be this one called Necrophage. Let's see, Necrophage, leader lifespan plus 80 years, ruler population, resource output plus 5%, specialist population resource output plus 5%, worker pop resource output minus 10. Okay, so I guess they're like weak because they're like fucking zombies. Population growth speed, -75. That's interesting because I'm wondering if it's like, unlike other species where they have to be born in normal ways, they have to be born through death. So I don't know if there's going to be a mechanic for that, or if they're just going to show up post-death as if the other ones did, you know, just being born. Deviants. Yep, these are all normal traits in the game, but this Necrophage one is super fascinating. So, yeah, growth speed of population, -75. Damn, we're gonna have to like potentially play tall here. We're not gonna be able to fill out planets that quickly. But food upkeep is down and mineral upkeep is down. Those are all good things. That's super interesting. I'm somewhat interested in playing this species. Let me read into the story before I decide either to play these people or create a custom Necroid. Okay, let's see. So for the Pasharti Absorbers, here's the story. They are from Taralon, is their home world, and it is a tundra world. And here goes their story. The result of dark experimentation by the Jafarians, the former owners of the planet Taralon, the Pashartians, is it like Martian where the T is a sh? I don't know. Pashartians are the ultimate parasites. Originally a semi-sapient creature dwelling in the depths of Taralon's mountains, the Jafarians uplifting is in this game, you take a primitive species and uplift them into higher tech, and in this case, sentience. But anyway, the Jafarians uplifted and augmented them to act as a subservient slave race. However, their uplifting was rather too effective and they unleashed a monster. Horrified at the capabilities of their creation, which included the ability to absorb other sentient species and turn them into Peshartians. Wait, what? It included their ability to absorb other, so they're kind of like a fungus. Like there's another one in this game that you can play as that like the fungus takes over a mammal or something, kind of like that ant in real life. The Jafarians tried to shut down the experiment. Interesting. However, a small group of uplifted Peshartians escaped. Over the years, they bided their time, managing not only to evade capture, but also gradually increase their numbers and develop a technological base to rival the Jafarians. Eventually, the Jafarians noticed that something was amiss, but they were powerless to resist. Soon, the Peshartians had seized control of the planet, unleashing violent pogroms, Jesus Christ, on their erstwhile oppressors, all the while further increasing their numbers. Now poised to take the stars, the Peshartians stand ready to pursue what they see as their solemn duty, the conversion of all lesser life forms to their likeness. Interesting. Okay, that kind of does answer the question I had. The question I had was, are they taking over the bodies of the Jafarians and then that is a Peshartian? Or are they just a different thing altogether? But it sounds like they're taking over the bodies of, and then they die and these things take over? Interesting. Interesting. This actually does sound pretty interesting, so I suppose to just save time and get right into the damn thing, we can play as the Pesharti Absorbers. Let's do it. Select. I do not want any Marauding Empires. Falling Empire 1 is okay. I'll take Ensign. Advanced Neighbors 1 is fine. Iron Man. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do Iron Man. Alright, let's jump right into it. Cool. I am pumped to play this. This will be fun. Okay, Pesharti Observers. We did not read this part yet. Ruler, Ne'ed Aneza. Elective monarchy. Interesting, it's a monarchy. Oh god, the breathing animation's kind of horrifying. Oh man, it's like the whole like throat cavity vibrates. Also, these portraits aren't like the highest fidelity in the world, but that is pretty scary. Okay, so our ethics are fanatic, xenophobe. So for those of you that don't know, the way this game works is you have the potential for 2 to 3 ethics that you can have, and they exist on a wheel and they can be opposite one another. For instance, xenophobe, this one, is opposite of xenophile, right? Makes sense. Or militarist is opposite pacifist, etc. And you can have up to 3, but you can only have, if you have fanatic, there's 2 levels. There's regular and fanatic gives you a higher like buff to whatever the buffs or changes those ethics give you, whereas the regular version gives you a decreased buff. And when you have a fanatic one, you can only have 2 ethics. So you can have 1 fanatic and 1 regular. If you don't have any fanatic, you can have 3 ethics. If you have 1 fanatic, you can only have 2 ethics. Get it? Got it? Good. Okay. So fanatic, xenophobe. And this also gives you certain like certain buffs and certain nerfs, and then it also gives you certain abilities. Right, so we can purge aliens, which is like when you take over other planets, you can just purge the aliens that are there. You can enslave aliens. Other species don't like us, decreased opinion. We cannot give any alien full citizenship because we are fanatic xenophobes. We cannot allow them military service. Cannot use the refugees welcome policy for other species. But then we get some buffs that help us in the game. Ooh, population growth speed, that actually helps a lot. with the Necroid hit on population growth speed. And then Militarist gives you claim influence and ship fire rate higher, which is pretty nice. Civics, let's see, this is interesting. These civics, reanimated armies, that's a new one. Obviously, zombie armies. Within this society, death is no bar to the call to arms. Masters of the art of necromancy reanimate deceased corpses to raise a dread host that strikes fear into the hearts of lesser mortals. Jesus Christ. Cutthroat politics, cost minus 20%. Our homeworld is a tundra world. Tundra preference, it gives us, all these buffs and nerfs for certain planets. Necrophage, we went through this. Okay, let me read this and then we'll start. In the not-so-distant past, Terralon was dominated by a fairly unremarkable species. To all onlookers, they would have seemed to be following a standard meandering course of development, with occasional rapid periods of innovation interspersed with much longer periods of seemingly insurmountable setbacks. However, unbeknownst to them, their planet was home to a second intelligent species, us. For millennia, we, the Pashartians, remain undetected by the planet's proprietors. Little more than vague rumors of terrors in the night. We were a fairy tale told only to scare the misbehaving juveniles, but they were wrong to discount us. As their rate of technological progress quickened, so too did our infiltration of their society. When their fall came, it was swift and bloody. We ruthlessly took control of the planet, our precursors reduced to subservience and gradual absorption into the Pasharti race. Wow. Now armed with the recently discovered secret of faster-than-light travel, we are ready to take to the stars and remake all species of the galaxy in our likeness. Nice. Nice, let's do it. All right. So where are we at? We're in this part of the galaxy, up here. Let's get the ship to go. Where do we want to go first? We probably want to do the choke points as soon as possible. So I'm thinking there and there. We'll make another science ship. So this gets nerdy real quick for any of you that have joined that do not know how this works. But it gets extremely involved. That's the thing with Paradox games, is that there are like a million variables to play with, and they're extremely involved games. So we want a science ship before we unpause. So we're paused right now, like in many strategy games, and then we unpause later. And then we have physics, society, and engineering research. And we pick whichever one we want to start with. Let's see, blue laser. I think this one makes the most sense right now. Society research. We're gonna want that. And I think we're gonna want that for now. And then, all right, we have an additional science vessel on the way. Yeah, we're definitely gonna wanna hit these choke points first. Over here and over here. Yeah, if anything, this one. All right. Well, let's unpause, shall we? Got the fastest speed going. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot that oftentimes not everything is totally built out in your home system. Let's check out the solar system, actually. I'm curious. Whoa, that's wild. Fucking, like the clouds, the gas clouds that formed this solar system are still all around it. This game is also gorgeous. That's one of the things that Paradox does well, is they make the games really damn cool. Both aesthetically and just like how they function. Oh, we got our new science ship as well. We gotta assign a leader. Let's recruit the youngest one we can, I think. How do I get more? I can sell. Can I? Yeah. All right. No, I want to sell. I can't sell? Damn it. That's unfortunate. Okay, guess I'm just gonna have to wait to afford a leader for that science ship. Off to a very competent start in this game. This is a really interesting system. So we have a Class B star. Wow, look at that. It is very bright and blue indeed, as the description says. That's wild looking, holy shit. So how many stars we got, or how many planets we got, I mean. We got this one, that's one. Within the asteroid belt, there's only that one, it looks like. And then our home world is a moon on this gas giant over here. Wild. Wild. Tundra world, that's a moon of this gas giant, is our home world. That's pretty cool. That is pretty damn cool. I am like never not amazed by the beauty of this game and just like how well executed it is. It is so cool. Anyway, so we have one planet within the asteroid belt, and then we have, let's see, this one, barren world. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like, planets outside of that, and then ours is a moon of this Jupiter-looking gaseous giant. That's awesome. That's super cool. That's awesome. Anyway, okay, so I can't recruit anyone to the science ship yet. That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to wait. Beep up up. And I should probably grab this guy and just send them right to this choke point instead of surveying everything in between. Strategically grabbing these choke points are kind of like priority number 1, so that you don't get cut off by other empires from accessing all the stars between that choke point
venture completed.
and you. Can't build another mining vessel, great, but we have enough for a leader in this one, so let's recruit. And we wanted this youngin'. Let's do it. All right. I want you to go. Shit. There's 2 choke points in either direction. Really, they just go off in either direction. So let's just survey like normal. All right. Yeah, let's survey that one like normal. Construction ship can't build anything quite yet. We'll have to wait 1 or 2 more months for that one. Potentially habitable world. Ooh, Tundra world, yep. The game does a decent job of throwing some habitable worlds near your home planet, which is always good. Always good, always welcome. Yeah, this election got me stressed as fuck. I needed this. I 100% needed this. It's bad, y'all. We'll see how that goes. Oh, this rum is so good. Excellent. Excellent rum. It really is like world-class shit.
Strange happenings afoot.
Alright, we got an anomaly. Let's leave it for now. I'd rather prioritize all the surveys. Prioritize, I put that this stream was bilingual, but I'm not playing in Spanish, so I guess it's not. A ver, sondear los sistemas estos que están por nuestro vecindario. We can pick. So do we want... These traditions are perks that you can pick as your unity up here generates. I wonder if we want... Discovery or expansion are normally pretty good ones to start with. We might want expansion. New colonies with 1 pop. Yeah, that 1 pop might mean a lot in the short term, in the near term, since our population growth is so damn slow with these necroids. Let's look, I'm curious, where's the species tab? I just want to look at it. I want to look at this species. It's so cool. Where the fuck is the species tab? This game. It's so hard to navigate sometimes. What? We found another one? The fuck? Oh, these are the ones that were on our planet. Fascinating. Fascinating. So we have, these are, wow. So the Pisharti are, they look, I guess they do look kind of like the Jafari. Damn, look at that. I didn't realize they were on our home planet. That's wild. Docile, charismatic, solitary. That's wild. Interesting. Interesting. Are they on the planet? Let's take a peek. Population, I think. Look at that. Jafari is growing. Planet summary. That's pretty fucking crazy. 18 Pisharti, so it's mostly Pisharti, but there's still Jafari on the planet. I thought the thing starting out said that we wiped them out, but I guess we just enslaved them. That's wild. God, the roleplay in this game is so cool. Wow. So here are the ethics for the populations of the planet. 23% are egalitarian. Fascinating. Fascinating. So we have like slave populations. Do they become Pisharti? Is that how this works? I'm curious. We'll find out as we play, I suppose. That's a fascinating mechanic. That's super interesting. Oh. Where? Over here. Primitive civilization. Hold on, I wanted to check something real quick. Yeah. Let's check out this planet of this primitive civilization. Now I'm curious. They found it, was it over here? Yeah, look at that. What kind of world? Tundra world. Uh-oh, we might be able to go subject them. In fact, we probably will. Primitive, what age are they in? It's just pretty faster than light. This notification will tell us we have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Rima Sukari in the Gilprim system. They appear to be in the latter stages of a Bronze Age, having mastered early metalworking. Although most of their population is rural, several large city-states have formed. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more clearly. Or we just straight up go fucking attack them. Since that's like our, you know, for role-playing purposes. Cool. Got the hotkeys for a second there. Oop. Yep, I paused like a dum-dum. Let's finish building the mining stations in our home system. Cool. And then we want to build a post here as fast as possible, so I'm gonna have to sondear, how do you say that in English? Survey these systems. It happens all the time. So the primitive's disconcerting. Yeah, so this response is available because of the fanatic xenophobe ethic. News of the primitive creatures exhibiting rudimentary intelligence, the so-called civilization of Rima Sukari, is not received well on Taralon. A profound sense of unease permeates the public debate, as a vocal minority advocates establishing a Pishartian hegemony over the alien planet by any means necessary, while most Pishartians would seemingly prefer to avoid the alien creatures or forget about them entirely. Interesting. Interesting. They are militarists, though, so the xenophobe thing is almost like in real life a kind of, like in role-playing purposes, it's kind of like a fascist ethic, right? But it's interesting how they, in the write-up for the response for a fanatic xenophobe, almost like make it sound as if they're like, they want to avoid like isolationist and afraid, which I guess does happen under fascism. Oftentimes, archaeological site, great. What is this? Strategic resource discovered. During its survey, of Ancaster 4, that's over here. The PDS Punhap, whatever, discovered several exotic gases. These gases have a variety of different uses, yada yada yada. Alright, so we found a new resource. Gonna have to research that to take advantage of it. And the archaeological site we're gonna wanna start checking out with the science vessel here soon. But priority number 1 is to capture that choke point at the moment. I am like super fascinated by this Necroids shit. So this default Necroids, or this default Necroid species is the Pasharti, and in their write-up they were uplifted by these people, but it doesn't quite say how the Pasharti are born in this physical condition. That's the part that confuses me. I don't know if they're like born of the Jafari or they're their own thing. They're their own like biomass. They look as like potentially if this underwent some form of like rot and zombification, then like maybe it could become that. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. The flavor text for this didn't really specify that well, unfortunately. We'll see. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Also, like with the mechanics in here, I don't know how. Because it says the pops are growing for the Jafari. So I'm wondering if we feed, in air quotes, off the Jafari and grow our population that way. Population fraction 6, but that's just a fraction, that doesn't show growth. That's fascinating. Interesting. Yep, I mean, we'll find out as we go. Anyway. Thank you for joining me in the stream, y'all. Very much appreciated on this very stressful election day. Oh yeah, as I said before, I'm drinking this rum over here, this Privateer. It's the name of the distillery out in Massachusetts. Fantastic rum. I highly suggest. Oh, fuck, it really is really good. Alright, pause. We'll wait for that. Just waiting for these surveys to get done. Waiting for them their surveys, and then we can start building our outposts. Building our outposts around this Arassian shit. This is in every goddamn game I play. We have discovered artifacts from ancient civilization in Gilprim 3. Where's that? That's over here. Damn, that's a high resource system. Holy shit, that is a very up close image of that star. This is a very high resource system. Damn, 6 mineral planet? Interesting. Interesting. Barren world. Okay. And then 6 resource, little melted rock. Yeah, Arassian contract or whatever the fuck the word was. Okay, so did you finish the system? No, you're still surveying. Yeah.
A system survey has concluded.
I'm very much... Wow, that voice is creepy as hell. That's the Necroid voice? That's mad creepy. Appropriately so, I suppose. Alright, now we need to prioritize everything all the way up to this choke point so we can snag it. And then focus in whatever other direction there is a good choke point. I'm thinking these two and we'll go from there. Yeah, but right now I'm focusing on this one. So we need to survey everything between that system and our home system so that we can build outposts between them.
Construction venture completed.
And that is how you spread your empire. Well, should I build an outpost here while I'm in it? I suppose, fuck it? Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Okay. Coolio. Woo! If you drink straight liquor before, 6 p.m. or something, be sure to drink water as well. It's definitely a high percentage rum. I probably should have watered it down a little bit. It's like 54% 4%, something like that. It's not quite cask proof, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they water it down to whatever point it is in the bottle from the barrel. And it's around 54, which is pretty high, so I'm gonna put a little bit of water in there. Here we go. Okay. Give it a good swishy swish. Oh man. Fuck, that's good rum. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, so we're sending the... Oh, let's leave it for now. We'll get those later. Yeah, so construction ship to Gilprim or whatever. Pronunciations are very, very hit or miss. Especially when it comes to alien species and the ship names and people names and shit. You know, when you play as the human species and there's actual human names, it's a lot easier to pick. Alright, perfect. Now we can get our ascension perk, or not ascension perk, sorry. But our, whatever the fuck these are called. Yeah, this tradition. 1 additional pop, that'll help with the birth rate of the species that sucks.
Construction venture completed.
Then again, if the way this works is we send Jafarians to colony worlds instead of our species, that might not be an issue. It might just be fine. Where do you go to look at their rights? Here you go, set rights. Slaves. Residents. Interesting. Political power. Interesting. Yeah, what happens when we purge them? Isn't that the same species specialty? Yeah, but then, like, do we need them to grow? That mechanic is lost to me. I didn't look into it. I probably should have. Before ever playing. But whatever, we're here. Here we are. Now, please construct mining stations. Can we, now that we control the system, do we have the option to, like, attack these people? We can see the population. I mean, we could see this before, actually, but... I'm wondering if we could... Yeah, we can land armies, yep. I haven't done that since the new ridiculous updates over the past year or so. This game has been totally overhauled. Okay, anyway. Let's get the fuck out of there. Let that person build all the damn mining operations. On Waves Writing is the name of our
A
fleet.
system survey has concluded.
That's actually really cool. I love that voice. It's also so creepy. Jesus Christ. It's so creepy. Habitable World Survey. Do I want to do it? I don't know if I care. Yeah, fuck
The
it.
situation log
I normally do when I play. There's a lot of, like, things that happen in the game when you open the game, like start a game, I mean, that happen. That's one of them. Happens every game. And I don't really know if it's beneficial to or to not do it. This is probably going to be the first world we colonize. It looks like a great candidate. That is for sure. Leaders gained a level. Cool. Cool. You love to see it. You love to see it. Jesus Christ. Everyone's fucking gaining levels here. Leveling up like a fucking Super Saiyan. Let's go.
An anomaly has been discovered.
Nope, leave it for now, please. Do not want to waste our time on anomalies. We want to survey these systems as quickly as possible.
A system survey
Great.
has concluded.
Perfect. Okay, you're already set to go there. Strategic resource discovered. Alright, volatile motes. That's nice. Again, another thing that happens like every fucking game. The opening always has a lot of these things. We just waiting. Another strategic resource. Zero.
Construction venture completed.
Full construction complete. Let's do research station and then we'll do our observation post. Cool. Alrighty. There we go. Jeez, these are fast, homie. These are fast as hell. Our Unity must have some sort of perk that's helping with Unity. I didn't really take a good look at that. Starbase influence cost. That sounds like a nice one. Although we're already like, our influence is already banking up here. Whatever. Whatever, man.
Construction venture completed.
Construction complete. Let's start building our posts. Do it. We gotta reach Ancaster over here. And then go from there. I think next we want to hit these choke points, I mean. Unless there's not really a better spot. This is a great one because it gives us basically everything between this and our homeworld. Just open access.
Survey has concluded.
Great, we got that system down. They're surveying there. I mean, might as well just... Can you double up on surveying? Let's not do that. Send you... Go out. Do we wanna... I wanna try to catch all the choke points as fast as possible. So let's send you... Maybe out here. And let this one finish up over here. Let this individual finish up over here in the... What does that say? Almite? I can't read that shit. Another one. Another primitive... Another one! DJ Khaled up in here. Wow, another also beautiful system with this... like, gaseous formation around it. That's really pretty. I love this game. Alright. What is it called? Seed... why is this game in Spanish still? Even though I turned it to English. Whatever. Seed of Hope. Semilla de Esperanza. Y esta semillita de esperanza sería nuestra esperanza para el futuro. Is the other one in Spanish too? No, it's in some, whatever the fuck this is. Rima Sukari. That's not a human language. I think that's just some made up space shit. This civilization is currently experiencing the equivalent of a Renaissance age. Scientific knowledge is increasing at a rapid rate. The invention of gunpowder has revolutionized warfare. Ooh. They about to do some fucking war crimes on that planet. Fun. We detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Semilla de Esperanza. Why is it in Spanish? It's so weird. In the Afmake? Is that an F? Looks like an F. I'm old. Can't read that. In the Afmake system. They currently seem to be experiencing the equivalent of a Renaissance, having recently left the medieval age behind. Scientific knowledge is spreading rapidly, and the armies of their petty kingdoms are equipped with crude gunpowder-based projectile weapons. We should consider building an observation post. Yep, okay. We will. We absolutely will.
A system survey has concluded.
Okay, sweet. So, science ship, where you at? I think I want you to go in this direction. And maybe even, that might be a choke point worth checking out. I wonder if we survey potential choke points instead of those. Yeah, this could be a choke point too. This is one, and this is one. So there's 3 there. Yeah. This is why they're called strategy games, folks. You gotta use your noggin. You gotta use the old cerebro. Hay que usar la mente para pensar en qué hacer en estos juegos de estrategia. Okay, perfect. Okay, vete tú para acá. I think we can go back and build stuff on them later. We just need to clean these systems ASAP. That's kind of priority. Coolio. Thank you for joining, peeps. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. In these times of fucking stress. Actually, I think, well, too late, already building. I think I can just send them straight there. It'll cost like higher amount of influence or whatever, but now let's see. Sometimes they run into hostile ships and it kind of fucks your whole plan, your whole strategy. We'll have to see. Let me see. Can you build out here? Yeah, fuck it, go for it. It'll cost more influence. I'm not sure I care. Trax Oiko? Ofco? Fuck does that even say? Ofco. Trax Ofco. Man, these fucking words. Let's come up with words that are super hard to produce with a human palate. Pronounce that. Go.
A system survey has concluded.
Okay. Cool. Where are you
A
going?
system survey has concluded.
Are you done? No, you got that one too. Yeah, I think that's probably the best move. God, this one's gonna be weird. This one's gonna be real weird. There's no choke points that are within like a reasonable distance. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. This is gonna be a weird path to try to get off. I mean, we can. This is gonna be a really weird path to try to cut off from everyone else. If anything, I think we want to just choke point here and go from there. So you go there, survey that system, please. And then you are going, yeah. We'll want, here, let me redo it. We'll want this one. We'll want this one, and we'll want this one. Those three are priority at the moment. Oh, and we have a tradition perk to choose. Empire Sprawl. This is probably a good idea. Starbase Upkeep is also a good idea. Probably want Starbase Upkeep in the early game, if I had to guess. I'm not an expert at this game by any stretch of the imagination. Ooh-wee. Alrighty.
Steering clear of the
Fuck.
legends.
These are just like AI space whales. They look like little space sperm. The babies. Anyway. Yep, worrying. I'm not gonna investigate that yet, because who the fuck cares? Shice. That really cuts us off. I guess we're just gonna build there and go from there.
Construction venture completed.
Where are you at, construction ship? Okay, build there now, please. And then we'll build here.
A study has been completed.
Pause, new research. You choose research speed. Let's do it. Ooh, thank you for joining me, y'all. Sorry, a little stretch there. Yep, thanks for joining. Appreciate it during these stressful times. I was thinking about doing a stream for the election specifically, but probably gonna have some folks over our place and just fret and drink. But this is definitely helping me de-stress. I hope that it's at least helping you. At least before I mentioned it. Anyway, back to our fascist zombie species. So, Ruined Worlds. Where is this? What system? This one? Xenoska. The typical fascist response. The PDS Eternus crew have reported that, is that a T? That is a T. have reported the presence of decaying orbital stations in multiple tomb worlds near the MOA system. I'm assuming it's this one. Whatever its interstellar nation once inhabited the MOA system, it appears to have collapsed into ruin long ago. Yeah, so my game still has shit from Spanish, clearly, when I put it in Spanish mode, because it says Centro Deteriorado. Centro Deteriorado is a junkyard of a planet covered in the irradiated, rusting remnants of demolished buildings, infrastructure, and vehicles. No higher forms of life are recognizable. You might gain more insight into this lost civilization by surveying any similar planets in this system and neighboring systems. Cool. Interesting. Oh shit, yeah, they're all fucked up. Look at that. Where's Centro Deteriorado? They're all in name. They're all in Spanish. Yo, yeah, some shit got fucked up in these systems. God, the lore, just the lore factor of this game is so good. Tomb World. That's what I love about these games. The games that Paradox does. So this was also a habitable world, another Tomb World. And then this is another Tomb World. Wow. 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 Super fascinating, actually, though. That's cool. That's real cool. I like it a lot. Okay. Keep surveying, please. Construction ship, ¿dónde tú estás? ¿Tú estás para acá? Ok, sí, por favor, construye ahí. ¿Y cómo se llaman estos planetas? MOA. Oh no, see, they're in Spanish because I had my game in Spanish before flipping it to English for the stream. Barrio en Ruinas. Ruined neighborhood. Interesting. What's this one called? Colonia Silenciosa, Silent Colony. That's foreboding as fuck. This is the deteriorated one. Centro Deteriorado. Deteriorado. Nope, I pronounced that wrong still. Deteriorado. Fuck. This is why I play in Spanish to practice my Spanish. And there's no other Spanish names here. Okay. Salen de ahí. A ver lo que está pasando en los otros sistemas. Oh, habitable planet? Is it a tomb world as well? No, it's a like a wet world. Yep, ocean world. Wet world. It's real wet. It's tiny though. 15 districts or whatever. Okay. Yeah, we're probably not gonna take that one. We're spreading pretty well here.
Has been completed.
Yeah, also like the map is in Spanish still. I didn't even notice that. Zona Rija. There's no other names. Oh yeah, there are. Here we go. Yeah, Nebulosa Abanis. Nebulosa Perla Brillante. The Brilliant Pearl Nebula. That's a great name. Accumulación Weimar. What? Weimar accumulation? Like the Weimar Republic? Excuse me? Nebulosa what? Nebulosa Yinarim. These are just names. Nebulosa Colmillos. What is it? Colmillos Gemelos. Twin, what's a colmillo? I forget. Shit. Twin something. Sorry. My ancestors are crying at my Spanish. Okay, whatever. Anyway, new research. Which one? I guess Nebula Refinery? No, that's the one we want. Are any of the other folks industrial? Nah. Alright. We continue.
Construction venture completed.
In our nascent empire. We're gonna want to start building... Well, we probably want to start mining these systems. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to choke point off stuff anyway. Just yet. Just trying to get a sense of where. So yeah, send that construction ship to go build mining operations in all the systems that we just built in.
A study has been completed.
A study's been completed. That's like a beautiful and horrifying voice at the same time. Which one of these do we want? Not sure. Food? Food is never a bad thing to have. Never a bad thing to have. Let's do food. I wonder, so let's check on the situation on our home planet. What the population looks like. Yeah, it's still just fairy. And they're the only ones with growth process. That's so weird. They're the only ones with growth progress? I don't know how this Necroid shit is gonna work. Our species is the dominant one, but we're not growing. Well, I'm confused. I am confused by this. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out how that mechanic works.
Survey has concluded.
System survey concluded, huh? I want to snag that system. We might need a second construction ship here. Yeah, let's do it. Wouldn't hurt. Definitely wouldn't hurt. Okay. Ooh, 2? Yo.
A system survey has concluded.
They're both or 2 miles. Talk about a civilization that got fucked up. Yeah, they got wrecked, dude. Ah, lost my mouse there. That's wild. Let's see these names. What is that? Compartimento perdido, lost compartment, núcleo ruinoso. Wow. The ruinous center or nucleus. Wow. I didn't know this. No, the rest are just Wendell, whatever. Wow. Wow. High Queen who? Neza has developed new skills. Eye for talent. Nice. Never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. I think... Oop. Gotta pause there. We're gonna want to send this construction ship here to build an outpost, and this science ship, let's... Where are you serving? You're serving here and then there. I guess, since we can't go in that direction, let's check out this direction. There's really not a good choke point in that direction anyway, though. Let's just have them start going out here. Fuck it. Alright. Because we're gonna, yeah, this will be like the extent. Well, actually, before those, you go there first, and then go to the other ones. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be the best place to build a chokehold. I mean, maybe here. I don't know. Yeah, maybe there. We'll see. We'll see how this shapes up. Over here, it's also kind of confusing. This is a good one. This is probably a decent one. And then I can't tell if this doesn't look like it continues anywhere else. We will see. We will see. Automated dreadnought. Fuck. Where is this? What?
Steering clear of belligerents.
Where? Oh, there. Scheisse. Well, what's in the system? We didn't even see. There's just a giant fucking ship. Cool. Pulsar? Is that a pulsar? I don't know science things that well. Oh no, that's Wendell, sorry. I wanted to see this system, please. Thank you. Oh, just a giant ship that can eat us alive. Cool. Yep, get the fuck out of there. I don't want you to get fucked up. Desert world. Another desert world. Not good for our species. At all. Alright, well, you tried, homie. Thank you, sir. Or madam. Or them. I'm using the camera with a deep space construct of gargantuan proportions spreading through the... Oh yeah, that thing. Whatever. How will our fascist species cope? You're still there. Or did you finish? Fomalhaut, that's a real star system. I know that from nerdery. I think it's a binary star system in real life, though. No, it's not. Fomalhaut, if you look it up, it's spelled F-O-M-A-L, Fomal, and then Haut, like, no, never mind. I was going to say that's hot in French, but that's not. I showed. But Haut is spelled H-A-U-T. So F-O-M-A-L-H-A-U-T, Fomalhaut. There's a really good YouTube video about how this star, and it's like nebula around it, or it's like a gaseous cloud around it, looks like the Eye of Sauron. It's really cool. Would recommend. 10 out of 10. Yeah, wondering how this is gonna pan out over here. Our spread science ship doesn't have anything to do. What? No, dude, I told you to go out here. You could have done those other orders after the first order. Thank you very much. Okay. There's still not done.
Construction venture completed.
Oh? Where? There. Okay. Sure. Research stations. Research stations are always good. Always a good thing. Unless you're running out of energy to support them, then it might not be a good thing. Okay. So we got this scoped out. Where's our other construction?
Construction venture completed.
Up there. Cool. That was fast. Jesus Christ. We can't mine that gas yet. We don't have the tech. Pop growth speed? Or empire sprawl from systems into colonies. Reduced by 25%. We're not there yet, so maybe population speed. Again, I'm not sure how these mechanics work with the Necroids. Our subjugated species is growing in population, but not ours. Do I have to kill them? Do I have to, like, kill individuals? No, don't prioritize it. Don't do that. Wait, I don't want that. Okay. Wait, why isn't ours listed here? That's so weird. That's so odd. So I guess we're, like, we survived, or we thrived through their death? How do I purge some of their pops? I wonder. I don't know how to kill them off. Weird. Pop decline. We're not making robots. Weird, man. Super weird. Yep, I don't quite understand it. Specialist workers. Interesting. Huh. How do we... Yep, not what I wanted. Decisions. I wonder. Go to set rights. Maybe there's a basic subsistence. For slaves, soldiers only? So they can be in our military. Interesting. I wonder if I like... Can they be purged if they're slaves? I am unsure. I'm unsure. That's a crazy name. Oh. Interesting. Ah, there we go. So we can't purge the species. So then they just die and become us? Like, that's the confusing part. I don't quite get these mechanics. Because right now they're just growing and we're not. Maybe we are and I just didn't notice it. 34 and... Oh no, it's 18 us and... whatever 34 minus 18 is for them. That's so weird. Yeah, we have 18 and they have 16. How the fuck do we make new ones? Decent conditions. We probably want them better off, but whatever. Yeah, what happens if I change it? Upkeeps go up by a little bit? Keep it at decent for now. Full military service, colonization allowed, no population controls, no migration controls. Full citizenship. Yeah, well, whatever. Well, I think we could find out. Yeah, so we send our people when we colonize. We don't send the Jafarian. That's so fucking weird. Jafarians, whatever they're called. Jafari. This is so bizarre. Well, alright, let's, sure, I can't pronounce any of these. Let's go. We're making a colony ship.
Construction venture completed.
That's so... The mechanics on that are odd. They're definitely odd. Build mining stations. And then we'll connect them. That's so weird, man.
A system survey has concluded. Construction venture completed.
Here we go. Oh man, hold on, y'all. Let's see. Here we go. Ever since the Pashartian takeover of Terralon, the transformation of Jafarians into Pashartians has been shrouded in ritual. Once every 10 years, there we go. A day which is rapidly approaching, the apprentices gather in the chambers of elevation for a special ceremony. Okay. What exactly happens to them is a closely guarded secret, only known to a select few. But when they emerge, they do so as Pashartians. Fascinating. Weird, man. So, okay, so we have Pashartian absorbers. This is weird. How the fuck? Like, it's saying we don't know. It's like, how the fuck do they become a different species that's a zombie, though? You'd expect it to be like just like a human, like when you think of a zombie, it's just a human that's rotting. Not a completely different species. But okay. Anyway. Ever since the percentage, yeah, we read that. Okay, anyway. At the end of the year, all necrophytes on Terralon will be converted into Pasharts. So, all the pops? We'll see. We'll see. The ceremony will take place 10 years on each Persartian planet with a chamber of elevation. Interesting. I see. So that's the new building for other species and like species types. You have different buildings that will increase your population growth. Some of them they're necessary for population growth, but most of them they just increase population growth. This one is necessary. Fascinating. Okay, well, that answered the question. At the end of this year, is it all of the pops on the planet will become Persartian? We'll see. I'll keep that open. Just take a peek. Oh, wait. Fuck it, research it. Construction ship is free. So, build mining stations there, please. And thank you. We're gonna wanna survey these two to grab that guy pretty soon. Okay. So, since the year ends, I'm gonna wanna pull up the planet to check it out. Ocean World, nope, not what we want. Maya, is that what that says? Yeah. Rodan. Train storms, cool. It looks like these will be our choke points. Cool. We've converted, so it's not all of them. We've converted 3 pops to our species in an elevation ceremony on Terralon. Interesting. Interesting, so we can convert any species into Persarti? Weird. Weird. Okay. So they're born... The way they explain it, it sounds almost like it's a parasite, kind of like how the Zerg started in StarCraft lore as like, oh hey Eric. You're a nerd too, shut up. So, I don't know how, I think Eric just joined since he chimed in, but, so we're playing as this Necroid species, which is like, imagine zombies, but like, the zombie is the true species, not the human. It's weird. The lore behind this stock one, that's, you know, one of the stock options in the game, is that they were a sentient being that was raised up by the Jafari here. You see them here. You can pull up the species tab. They were raised up by these people, and then they took over, and are somehow like. What is not clear is whether or not these. It describes our species, the Persarti, these Necroids, as having been a parasite. So what is weird is that, or confusing, is that, we are basically zombie versions of these people, or not? And it seems like yes, because we just converted some of their populations into our population. But it's still confusing because they describe them as parasites. So I'm wondering, like, for just lore purposes, are these Jafari that are in our empire now after we took over, like, technically part of our species? Like, they have to be born as this group that they originally were, but are taken over by the parasite, and then they go through the death cult ceremony that they just described to fully ascend. I don't know, this is fascinating, but it's also confusing and weird. That is evolution, I suppose, but it's like, it's just weird. It's evolution through death. It also seems like a death cult in the sense of like you, or like a cult in the sense of like you don't earn your wings until you exist as the lower life form and then die to become the higher life form. It's weird. I love it, but it's also kind of confusing. Yeah, I mean, like, but it's not reincarnation in the sense of like, because it's still you, it's still your body, right? And like your consciousness and shit, you're just like I don't know what the word would be. I've been drinking. I've been talking about this rum on stream. It's a good rum. like re-emerging or whatever. Anyway. I guess reincarnation's a way to think of it. Okay, we can dismiss these. Boop, boop. Cool. So trying to get to these choke points over here with the construction ship. Speaking of, that one's open. Let's build there and then build there after, if you wouldn't mind. Cool. All right, onward.
A system survey has concluded.
System survey concluded. I'll let you do the next survey and I might pull you. Cool. Our colony ship's going to this.
An unusual phenomenon has cropped up.
Please leave that for now. Yeah, colony ship is over here, heading to this world over here to colonize. The mechanics of how this works is weird too, because you don't like... It looks as if you don't bring with you the Thrall race. So we might just have to constantly migrate our pops over there, which the process is automatic, but it's still weird in conception. Yes. Supremacy victory is like the goal for a lot of this species is like a very fascist one. It has a xenophobic governing ethic, a fanatic xenophobic governing ethic, and then a militarist one. So it's it's like space zombie fascists. It's weird. With a monarchy. It was real weird. And I was playing another game I was playing as a swarm, a devouring swarm that's a hive mind. And that one you have to, the only way you can win is by subjugating all the species in the galaxy.
Strange happenings are afoot.
Yeah, in this game you can also win through Federation if you're, you know, a xenophilic or a like peaceful civilization. Governor trait gained. Cool. That's nice. I don't quite care. So this one, we want you up here. Oh, they're already doing that. And I guess, where do we need buildings built? Where do we need outposts and shit built? Research station. Do it. Do it. Oh wait, actually. Scratch that. Scratch that, scratch that, scratch that. Command. Observation post here so we can observe the civilization here. On Seed of Hope, Semilla de Esperanza. What'd you say, Eric? Call of Duty Zombies Nazis weren't that far off the mark. Yeah, I suppose so. I suppose so. It's just the space equivalent with a few more quirks. Paris, it's like Zerg meets Nazi zombies. Meets like a weird, like feudal monarchic take on shit. This rum is excellent. I don't know, Eric, I don't think you can get it in Sweden, but it is quite good. It's from Massachusetts, and it's from this, the head distiller, and I think she's the president, is this woman who's like really well known in the rum distilling world. Fantastic rum. Yeah. Oh god. Why'd you have to remind me about the election? You just reminded me with that presidents with guns comment. I'm upset now. And yeah, I can't imagine... Well, I don't know. I imagine Swedes might be like super into rum cocktails, but like... Try looking in a liquor store, I'm curious. They definitely do have it, but I'm curious as to like the popularity over there. For sure. They definitely drink rum cocktails. There's no way they don't. Right? Like, I don't know, they're like... They're hipsters in Sweden that like new age cocktails.
Strange happenings are afoot.
There have to be strange happenings are afoot. In... What does that even say? It's so small. Distmak? Sure. Whatever. In Sweden, the government has a monopoly on alcohol sales above 3.5 ABV. That is similar to some states. Some states in the U.S. they have a. So it's. I imagine this is how it is in Sweden, but correct me if I'm wrong. States like Mississippi, the state of Mississippi is the only legal distributor of alcohol. And so they are the only distributor, so you have to sell through them. Whereas in other states, there's like a mandated middleman for distributors, and so there's a few options. You said you can only buy beer, wine, and liquor at, I'm not saying that word, I can't speak Swedish, which is government run. Yeah, again, I think that's like, there's a decent amount. I know Mississippi is one for sure, but I think there's at least a handful of states where that state runs the distribution of most liquor, and potentially beer and wine over X% as well. That is a common thing. I don't understand like why they do that. Yeah, I don't know if it's like anti-monopolistic practices so that the government runs it and it's like cheaper, or I don't know. I don't quite understand the reasoning behind it. Oh, wait, okay. There's our colony ship. Do it. Get there. Do it. Ancient survey marker. Okay, cool. Scientists scan trade, that's nice. We want you to be done soon. How much more do you have? Not a ton. Well, no, like more than half the system. God damn it. Eric said, it's closed on weekends? Fuck that, dude. That's the thing is, so like, yeah, again, back on the Mississippi thing about why Mississippi is the sole distributor and like how that can be a good thing and a bad thing. The reason that Mississippi does it, I think, is for similar reasons of like controlling liquor consumption. It's very Christian states in the United States that have, you know, the state has a monopoly over liquor sales to try to like stop people from being drunk. It's this very like Protestant, xenophobic, anti-drinking bullshit. So that's cool. Yeah, you better pick up your liquor on the weekdays, boy. Like every working person.
Establishing a new colony.
Sweet, colony established.
Strange happenings are afoot.
Strange happenings, huh? Research that shit. Alright, so at least we got that choke point. This is a really key choke point over here. This one's decent. Helps us somewhat. Claiming this one would be helpful as well. It's happening slowly. Alright. Sonified science? Excuse me? The PDS, whatever that says, crew has succeeded in isolating a signal embedded within the unusual pattern of interference in the Drist-Mach system. The signal is a song, a complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equation, to be precise, and one that science officer Schumann und Umuth cannot seem to get out of their head. Who or what may have composed this song remains unknown, though its complexity infers an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding subspace harmonics. The signal's geodesics suggest a point of origin from outside of our galaxy. That's wild. I might, real quick, see if I can increase the goddamn text size. Because it is hard to see. Can I? UI scaling. Restart required. Damn it. I don't want to do that. If I hit agree, is it going to restart? Fuck. I fucked myself. Okay. Goodbye, Eric. Enjoy your Swedish sleep. I bet it's late as fuck over there and potentially colder than here. If I hit agree, is it going to fuck me and end the game? Okay, no, good. A new faction has recently been gaining wow, it's in Spanish. They call themselves the Bloque Pachartian por la Superioridad. Rainy and dark and socialist, Eric says. Sweden. I mean, like, the last part I'm cool with, just rainy and dark ain't my thing. That ain't my thing at all. I can barely take how dark it gets here in the winter. I can't imagine there. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Anyway, good night. If you have anything else to say, I'll see you. But if not, good night, sir. Okay. I don't even know what that faction wants.
Construction venture completed.
What is it? That's a xenophobic faction. It's the ethic of our government. We're fine. Okay. So everything looks good. Oh, no, construction ship. I knew I was missing something. You are idle. What do we want you to do? I think we want you to go here and build a research station. I think that's what we want. Oh, and we want might build another science vessel to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Third science vessel. There we go. I say science vessel as a holdover from my StarCraft nerding days. OG StarCraft. No, that's StarCraft 2 bullshit.
Construction venture completed.
Aerostat colonies? I don't quite know what that word means. Let's read. A ruined network of aerostat colonies dating back to at least 3 millennia can be found in low orbit of this gas giant. Their original function appears to have been gas mining. Interesting. So I guess aero and then there's static is the word. Gas mining, but they have since been abandoned and reoccupied by many different races and pirate groups. The colonies have been thoroughly stripped of anything, even remotely valuable. But the mere fact that they're still aloft after all this time makes them an interesting subject of engineering research. Hell yeah, it does. Hell yeah, it does. Alright. Wait, construction ship idle. Why? Oh. Because you ain't got shit to do. I need to survey those systems. Well, no. I could probably send you out there. Whatever. Anyway. Sign leader. Recruit. Let's get a youngin' in here. Sure. Let's have you do the anomalies and then the excavation in that system. Cool. Cool. Making some progress at least. Alright, hold on, y'all. I have to go to the bathroom. That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. I'm back. I murder a rhyme, one word at a time. You never heard of a mind as perverted as mine. I forget the rest of it. It's Eminem. You know, man, old Eminem lyrics are pretty problematic. Anyway, they ain't great. He's a pretty fire rapper, but well, I don't know, some songs are pretty mediocre. Just Lose It is probably one of the worst songs in existence.
A system survey has concluded.
But I'm Back is a pretty solid song. God, we got too many idle ships here. Okay, we want you to survey that and that ASAP. We want you. Can you build out here? Sweet, you can. Please do that. Great. Great, 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 great.
Construction venture completed.
That's why they call me Slim Shady. I'm back. I'm back. I murder a rhyme, one word at a time. You never heard of a mind as perverted as mine. Okay, anyway. Daniel, stop. I built an observation post. Will that fuck up the yacimiento? How do you say that in English? Yacimiento. What are these things called? That's not it. Where's the archaeological site? Where the fuck is the archaeological site? There it is. Okay, no, it's a different planet. So even if it would fuck it up, it wouldn't. Coolio. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why did I say before any song you heard beyond, there were people already trying to get me gone. Another random rap I have in my head. Okay. Looks like we got a good start here. I think we got a pretty good start here. For sure. I might sign off soon, but stay on for a little bit longer. Science ship? Where you at, homie? Do the excavation, please. El yacimiento. Over there. Encounter where? Fuck. Is this gonna be another empire? Ooh. Wait. That's my ship. Where? Yeah, this is another empire. Yeah. Yeah, that's another empire. Cool. I'll let them discover me. I'm not gonna waste my fucking points on them. Empire Sprawl, yep. Do I get an Ascension perk now? I do. I think we want this one. We want to play tall. Also, one vision's good. I might do one vision. One vision for now, just to get that faster unity generation. Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
A study has been completed.
A study's been completed? You don't say. Did it say that dark chocolate's healthy? For the third time in a row? And then some other study's gonna say it's not healthy? Because that's what they keep doing over and over again? That please. Okie doke. I think I'm gonna save. I can't save. Alright, I'm gonna wait until it auto-saves and then I'm gonna call it. Let's see. Unless anything else comes up that's like super, super important. Just gonna let it run its course. That ship just straight up passed through. Maybe it wasn't another fucking... Where's the situation log? There it is. Yeah, they even still have the names in Spanish. Amenaza Epsilon. Epsilon threat. Fuck it. We'll waste our fucking resources on that. Why not?
A system survey has completed.
System survey complete. That's always a good thing. Let's send you out there. If you wouldn't mind. Get the other one out here. Yep, we're doing good.
Strange happenings afoot.
Leave it for now.
Construction venture completed.
Nice. Well, you can't build in any of the places in between. You can build there, though. Oh, what? I'll get the fuck out of here. Can I cancel this one? That one's probably more important. Yep. Great. Let's do that. Build there, please. That one's far more important strategically. Alrighty.
A study has been completed.
You don't say. You don't say. Another dark chocolate study? Which one? Coil gun? I think we want to start hitting up those weapons here. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. There. Alright. Game saved. Well, thank you for joining. It's been fun. I'll try to do this more often and establish an actual schedule and throw it on the channel. But for those of you that joined, all three of you from what I can tell, much appreciated. I hope that your election day, or I should say our election day, as a planet, goes well. I mean, no matter what, it's going to go kind of poorly, but I guess kind of poorly is better than fascism. Anyway, thanks for joining. On that note, I guess I'll end the stream. Have a good day. Follow if you haven't. I'll be back with this playing as the Necroids. Yeah, we'll be back soon. Thanks for joining.